everyone, it's Aaron here, and this is Fast RMX on the Nintendo Switch. This is a port of the Wii U game, I guess, Fast Racing Neo, and it's a racing game. It's like a Wipeout type thing, only without weapons. It's all about going fast, which, I mean, it's right there on the name. It's RMX, but it's RMX, so you get all the DLC, and I think there's a few extra tracks as well. A few different modes. Championship, which is like a Mario tournament mode. So you go into a championship, and you've got three races, 3 tracks per championship. And obviously there's different ranks, whatever, different difficulties. Novice, advanced, expert. I can't do advanced or expert until I finish novice. Multiplayer. It's multiplayer. A few different modes there too. Split screen. You can all play on the one Switch over the internet, or if you have multiple Switches, you can all play together locally. Split screen lets you do lots of different setups with the controllers. You can just use the 2 Joy-Cons, you know, if you want to have 2 players, or you can do any sort of mixture of controllers there. Then you've got Hero Mode, which again has different difficulties. Why is that so hard to say? Different difficulties. The thing with Hero Mode, as it says down in the bottom there, you need to finish first, and your boost energy is also shield energy. So I'll go into this a bit later, but and then you've got options, and what's nice about this is you got graphics options, so you can change. Basically, this is your HDR or your different lights, lighting. Your light. You got different light. You can change it, turn it on or off. Chromatic aberration, which is a very annoying color thing, which I made sure to turn off immediately, and the game looks a lot better for it. Controls. You've got you can completely change your configuration with the controls. You can turn on rumble. I actually turned off the rumble for this because the motors inside the Joy-Cons are very loud. And if you want, you can do motion controls as well, which I'm definitely not going to do. So let's go championship first. And my favorite one, even though I haven't got a rank in this yet because I haven't actually finished all 3 races here, but I really like this Neo Kyoto track. You've got different vehicles, obviously. Now, I've gone through all these that I've unlocked so far, and I still prefer the first one. For acceleration, like, you obviously can get faster ones, but your acceleration's not as good. These are heavier, so, like, for weight and speed, like, this one seems like the best to me. It's a good all-rounder, so I'm sticking with that. Really fast loading times in this, I've noticed. This game, if you're after something just to download and play on your Switch, this is under a gig. This is 900 megs, which is crazy for a game these days. Yeah, so if you want something just to install that's not gonna take up too much room on your Switch, definitely give this a go. So at the beginning there, obviously you had a countdown. This is kind of like Mario Kart in that if you hold down the accelerator at a certain time, you'll get a bit of a boost at the beginning. So with this, you know, after it hits 2, like it goes 3, 2, 1, after it hits 2, hold down the accelerator and you'll get that boost. Oops, fucked up there. It's very hard to talk and play at the same time. So you got these orbs, and if you collect the orbs, they will give you boost. Also, you have these coloured pads, and if you see here, by pressing the X button, I can actually change what colour my ship is, or the light coming from the ship. So if I'm this colour as I go over the orange one, I'll get a boost. If I'm the blue as I go over the blue, I'll get a boost. If I'm blue as I go over the orange, you'll actually slow down. So, and it's the same with these, you'll get like a bit of a jump. If you're not the right colour when you go through those, you won't get the jump. So it's a nice little bit of, I don't know what you call it, but it's a very cool mechanic. And it's a little bit on top of everything else. Like, yeah, you want to try and win the race. So this is all about going as fast as you can. So you want to get all those pads, you want to get all the orbs. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. I've been playing this the last day since I got the Switch, and it's really fun. And I really like this track. I'm really into Neon, in Japan, and Blade Runner, and this track speaks to me in ways that other tracks in this game do not. Especially, I think it's Iceland. There's an Iceland stage, and that one can suck a fucking dick because it's like a round tube, and it's extremely annoying and not fun. But this one's good. So here we are in the Sonahara Plains. Oh, so I'm recording this at 720p, 60 frames a second. I'm doing that because the capture device I have only does 60 frames at 720p. I can't do 60 frames at 1080. So I've decided to record it at 720, just so you can see how fast it is. This is a very smooth... Motherfucker. It's a very smooth game. And... you know, 60 frames all the time. There has been some hitching in handheld mode. Very rare. It's not all the time. But for the most part, in handheld and all the time in TV mode, it is always 60 frames. It's running at 1080 in TV mode and 720 in handheld because, I mean, the screen on the Switch is only 720 anyway, so it doesn't really need to go any higher than that. The tracks obviously get harder as you go on in the tournaments, championships, whatever you call them. And this one's alright. Again, you want to make sure you get all the pads. Watch out for those fires. There is a good variety in tracks, I will say, in this game. There's no tracks where I've been like, ugh, this again. It's just like, oh, this is like it's a new thing. This has fire things. There's a track that has like shipping crates that move in front of you. There's another one that has the big archways that you go through with the different colours, so you have to make sure that you are the right colour when you go through the archway, otherwise you'll slow down. There's a really good variety, and I've enjoyed this game a lot. I didn't get to play the Wii U version, so yeah, this has been really good. And I'm fucking sucking at the moment. See again, load times, amazing, fantastic. Just keep doing that. Oh, here we go. This is the one. Well, no, I haven't done this one before. But this is a similar idea, is that you have to make sure you go through those archways with the right colour. Ugh. Ooh, that was a good jump. Ah, God. Son of a-
Only 2 laps to go.
Oh. Okay, that's alright. You get control in the air, which is alright. I mean, they are kind of floaty, hovery things anyway, so I guess it makes sense. You get control when you're further in the air. Man, I really wish they'd make another Wipeout. I mean, I know they got that HD collection thing coming for PS4, but god damn it. This is currently the only racing game for the Switch, so if you're into racing, then again, you should check this out. Because I've been having fun. I've also noticed with the Switch, I really like to play with the separated Joy-Cons, rather than putting them in the grip. And yeah, it's I don't know, it's really comfy. You can just lay around and put your hands wherever. It's great. Okay.
You
Third.
reached 3rd place.
That's alright. I mean, you guys get the idea. I mean, I wasn't even trying. Let's face it. I just wanted to show you. I didn't even try. If I tried, you would see how great I am at this game. So maybe next time, maybe another time, I'll show you how amazing I am. Hero mode.
Subsonic.
So here we go. I'm gonna do. Can't do Kyoto yet. So let's go. The rainy one. We'll go the rainy one.
Zebra Genetics.
So you want to hold down now. And then go. This is a really nice looking game. Especially the fact that it's 1080 and 60 frames. It's very, very good. Oh yeah, this has these beam things that make you float to the right color. Rain on the screen. Very nice. Oh, okay, yes. Oh, fuck. Well, I forgot that I was playing this mode, so I'll try again. So basically, you get your boosts, you use your boost. Once your boost is gone, you also have no shield. So as soon as you crash, hit another car, whatever, it's insta death. So. Okay, I'm gonna boost. Not gonna use it all though. Gotta be smart. Alright. Yeah, you wanna keep it. You wanna keep that. Keep that boost. Keep it boosting. Oh shit. Okay, yeah, get up, mate. I crash a lot, so having no boost for me is not good. It's actually raining outside, so I guess we're getting added effect here with the rain. Extra sound effects. That's pretty good. Oh, that's a wall. Oh, fuck. See, so in the regular mode, if I hit that wall, I would have crashed. Not insta death. You respawn, but I would have fully crashed. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. One lap. Okay. Well, you get the point. Don't use up all your boosts and then crash. That's what you. It's the opposite of what you want to do. And yeah. So I'm only 18% through the championship. I've only got one of these left to go, and then obviously you go up in difficulty. It's actually getting really hard up here. But that's okay. Whatevs. I'm sure I'll get better. I mean, that's what you do with games. You practice and you get better. But there you go. There's just the tip. There's just the tip of Fast RMX. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you learned something, and I hope you play the game and it's fun and you like it. Bye.